This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
We all be honored to have brother Will
Chaney
join us. Very important. Right now we're at the epicenter of what happened. Almost the 1 year anniversary of brother Mike Brown being assassinated by the state.
Klan back right here in the Civil War.
We're here on ground zero. So I just want to ask you one question, brother, if you don't mind. I noticed in the past month or so that it seems like a lot of things have been happening at the black church, whether it be the 9 black lives taken in South Carolina, and also you look at what happened to Sister Sandra Bland being arrested and assaulted on church grounds, Hope Aim Church, and then what happened recently in Memphis a couple weeks ago with Darius Stewart, who was killed by police on black church grounds. Where is the black church? Why is the black church so lax in response, it seems, in this period of terror?
I think one of the issues is that the new emerging black church has not caught up with those who have come out of the civil rights generation. Those who are part of the hip-hop generation are looking to be connected in such a way that the Black Lives Matter movement is actually what they work into and they work through, and they become community and they take care of each other and make difference with voting rights, with bringing it to the forefront with social media. And yet the black church, the historical black church, is rooted in trying to find that one person who will lead them into a new reality. This is a disconnect. I truly believe that when the church, the historical church, stops minimalizing the Black Lives Movement, and instead of memorializing the civil rights movement, says, here's the new civil rights movement, and connects with it, that's going to be the game changer. Right now, there's too much resistance from the black church to actually engage in what the new reality that's emerging. And that's where I think the disconnect is. There's a lot of prayer meetings going on, but I want to know, where are the job training? Jobs are a huge issue here in Memphis. Jobs and the lack of opportunity. So where's the economic development happening out of the black church? My hope is that the historical black church connects, because if they get left behind in this new Black Lives Matter movement, it's because they minimalized it rather than embracing it.
Is it true that churches have a hard time attracting young people?
Absolutely. And the reason they have it is because they have not put in the social capital to learn how to relate and be relevant. I think New Direction is one of those anomalies where you see a lot of young people at New Direction that you don't see in most churches, but that also comes from a leader that has said, you matter. I'm going to listen to your stories. I'm going to connect my message, the message of the gospel, to who you are. And that's a whole different approach.
So you think like the black church has lost, like I talked to Dr. James Cone a couple years ago around the town Reverend Wright situation with Barack Obama. And I asked him what was wrong with the black church. Why does it seem the black church is lost in this period? And he said we got to go back to its roots, the reason why it was founded. So you think that the black church in general has lost its way?
Yes, because the black church was founded as a sense of rebellion. Remember, in the emerging black church of that time, it was because blacks were being subjugated as being only tools for economic development. But that rebellion and that revolution, and revolutionary nature of who the black church was also meaning that they were insurgents. They were in places making chaos in order for the gospel to get out, and as a result, people were being liberated and freed from the different oppressions that they were living through. That's not happening now. There's too many people comfortable in their buildings, too many people comfortable with worship as it is, where the people who are sent out to do work are sent out to make the church look good rather than sent out to have an impact in the community. So the black church has to earn back the right to be a part of that movement.
And speaking of the black church, you talk about insurrections or leading, like, revolutionaries. You got people like Demar Vesey, like Bishop Henry McNeil Turner.
That was my one question.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I try to sneak it in. But thank you so much, brother. Brother William Chaney. We love you, man. In the words of Great Duke Elton, keep on producing and pushing.
Okay.